Let me turn down the music for a second. Okay. Hello. Hello. Let me mute myself. Goddamn. Music is a bit loud. Yeah, I can never get the setting right. We're gonna put you at 35. 35 is a good number. Some will say, no one will say. Okay. Let me do the thing real quick and I will be with you imminently. Okay. How are you? I'm doing okay, yeah. Thought I'd go live. It's kind of late in the UK, but we ball. We do indeed be balling. Okay. I just deleted half my tweets. Okay. First world problems, I know. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hope we're doing well. It is a Wednesday. I have a tea with me, and I'm ready to play some Minecraft. Isn't that really surprising? No one's surprised, let's be real. It's like the only game I play. Yeah, so I've done some stuff off camera. Not a little bit of mining, you'll be glad to know. But what is this? Oh, okay. We are still preparing for the full drop. So, let me actually recap myself. What have I done? Okay, so I only need the 2 nether wood. Nice. It is a pain to get certain wood types in this game. Not gonna name any names. Mangrove, looking at you. It's a shame because mangrove is such a nice wood type. Okay. And we'll just do a few more of these. This is literally how I do it, or how I've been doing it. We really need a way to do this more conveniently. I guess it would be a woodcutter. I think. I mean, what he should do, do you really need a woodcutter? I feel like you just change the stonecutter, so it's more universal. Amelia, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. What's up? But because someone said this to me yesterday, you can use copper for the stonecutter, and copper isn't really a stone, I guess. So it's you should probably, but then again, a woodcutter can give you multiple options as Mojang. You could make a new villager job. But there's not no corn. Honestly, we don't need a second block, but could be a villager workbench. Yeah. I'm missing a log. Okay. And actually, a wood-cutting villager would actually be very useful. I think, anyway. If you do the trades right, you could do... I mean, that might make the Wandering Trader obsolete. You'd have to be Be careful, I think. Hey, Extreme, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Extreme, welcome to the stream. That's a tongue twister, Jesus Christ. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I feel like they're not hard to chop down, mangrove trees. They're just annoying, right? Because the saplings work differently. The roots, not like the leaves, but the roots, you have to destroy because they don't decompose. Find big oak. Hard to chop down. What, the mutated trees? I don't know who said that. Who came up with the whole mutated trees thing, but like ever since then, I've been calling them mutated trees. How's it going? It's going good. Yeah, I'm good. I typically burn down the mutated trees. Honestly. Am I lagging? Uh-oh. But I mean, yeah, is it a waste of wood? It depends on the tree because the mutated trees have such weird tree patterns. And normally, like, it's not that... I'm surrounded by a forest, so I can burn down a few mutated trees. Because sometimes it's just a hassle. You know? How many logs do I have? 63. Okay. I can put these to bed. We've actually, with this wood saga that we've been on for like the past few Minecraft days, we've actually unlocked a few recipes because of the stripped log variants. I guess I've never stripped these 3 woods ever, which is kind of strange, but... Okay, I believe we have everything. So this is typically, like, roughly, you're going to have 2 over, like 2 shelves over, but you're going to get a stack. You wouldn't get a stack if you didn't, because you'd have 60. I know maths. But, yeah, so if you're wondering, to get a stack of shelves, you need this amount of logs for every type, for any type, rather. It's not that, I mean, it's not expensive, right? It's just, again, stripping logs is kind of tedious. At least in my opinion. Okay. Now we've made it to the build. The build of all time. So, if you follow me like on socials, you'll know that I have really struggled with this. Like really, like I've thought about so many like no instances, like outcomes, and I just haven't been able to nail it, like in my head or in Minecraft. And fun fact, I've been dreading making this for a long time because I just didn't have any ideas, right? So I've for the past like honestly 2 weeks, I've not really been playing much Minecraft. And I would say that's the reason why we haven't streamed much. But I mean, I don't stream much anyway. But no, like I just never figured out, I guess, how I wanted it to look, and I think this is the way I want it to look. So yeah, the shelves potential goes crazy. By the way, it goes mental. So the idea is, it's like a flower, right? With this, I don't know what I'd call this build, in the center, and it's like that is the flower, and then like the roots and stuff. are these. Right. Yeah, I think we might need to do, when shelves do come out, we might need to do an entire stream, like literally the entire stream of just walking around uh, Lightborn and just replacing stuff with shelves. I think we might need to do that because there's a lot of areas that could really benefit from shelves in this world. I don't think there's going to be many other builds after this, like up until the fall drop. Maybe there might be actually. It depends. Because we've been like crazy going building lately. Um, so we'll see. Maybe those will have shelves as well. Who knows, right? But I feel like what shelves have done, and they're not even in the game yet, right? What shelves have done is more than any block set in the past, present, or future has done. Like, there's not a single block that has come close to being as versatile. I saw like people should put shelves on the wall and then have banners in the shelves. I didn't even know that was possible. And then I saw like someone was like, "Well, what's the point of item frames now?" And this is a good point someone brought up. Um, the shelves, whilst they have maps in them, like you can put maps in them, it's not like the I don't have the example on me. It's not like the full map, right? You're just getting the map icon, but not the open map. Whereas item frames, you're getting the open map. I guess that, I mean, to me at least, that's a big incentive to use item frames. Um, but yeah, they go crazy. So let me share the plans for this, right? Before we get too sidetracked, because honestly, we're going to be talking about shelves a lot, I think. Up until release, we're going to be talking about shelves quite a lot. Item frames going to be also put on the floor, yeah. I may even replace the chest ones. You know, my storage has item frames. It might be time to replace that and put shelves on the walls. And let me sleep far away. I don't have my bed on me, so we'll just go to my house. There's a little bit of wall space. I'd have to maybe change the chest room, which would be crazy, by the way. Let me look at this. We're being sidetracked, but um, maybe you do shelves on these. Replace the sea lantern and put it there. Have those as blocks instead. You could make it work, I think. But we'll see. I'm not too sure. Obviously, this build could benefit. I think this one benefits the most. And then the blacksmith also benefits as well, which is really good because I want the blacksmith to stand out. I think. I think blocks on the floors might be better for performance. Maybe. Okay, so to share the plans, there's going to be 2 animal enclosures here, 2 here, ow, 2 here. This is going to be a bit awkward to do actually, but probably pull it off just about. And 1, yes, 1 here. So this one is going to take up most of the mobs. It's going to be horses, skeleton horses, donkeys, camels, mules, all of them. So it's going to be like a massive, like, I think the plan is they're going to be called little, like, biome domes. Right? So there'll be like a biome dome here, biome dome there, and stuff like that. I think pandas and armadillos here, maybe. I think, well, the horse area is gonna be a massive area. Like, I'm hoping to take up this entire area, or as much as I can. So I have a plan for this area too. Like, this area's been blank for so long. Depending on how big this circle is, we may be able to make this work. But yeah, those are the plans. Very, very intriguing. And that is as far as I've gotten, really. My goal recently, or not recently, this has actually been a goal I've had for a while. I want to incorporate every type of glass in a build in Lightborn. Just thinking about it, we could actually put horses, donkeys, mules there, skeleton horses there, or no, camels there, armadillos there, because it's like they're similar biomes, right? Horses, donkeys, mules, skeleton horses. I think that goes crazy. I think that's probably the better idea. Just bonk to my mic. Um, yeah, I think that could go crazy. So we've used a lot of different types of glass already, right? Yellow, green, lime green, dark green. Was that lime green? No, that's dark green, I think, by the bee enclosure. Blue, purple. Is that it? I'm trying to think. Black? We've used black, I think. And for these, we're at least using orange, brown. Brown's going to be pretty common, I think, actually. Orange, brown. Pandas could be whites. And I'm standing on white right now, but whites. Do I want to have ocelots here as well? I think ocelots would be. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do want ocelots. If we have parrots and we have pandas, I want Lightborn to. You can tame ocelots? Really? I need to look into that because I don't understand it. Um, but if I want Lightborn to be like the beacon of the world, of the Minecraft world, I want it to have sanctuaries for every animal. Ideally. Why is it raining again? Oh, it's similar to how foxes work. Foxes as well. So, foxes could go somewhere in this direction. Because I don't think foxes need a huge pen. No, yeah, some worlds do rain more. Yeah. Okay, so we want it to be circles. That's the theme. So let's start building, right? Why not? Let's not waste any more time here. I think my previous world didn't rain too much. I love this screenshot, by the way. I took a screenshot of this thumbnail This looks really nice for some. I don't know why I like it so much. If you make your FOV smaller, your screenshots will look nicer. I don't even know what my FOV is. It might be the, like, one they give you. No, I just didn't change it because my settings were reset. This music is so loud. Bear with me. Mine's at 90. I think the default's lower than that. I think mine typically is like 75. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if you automatically set a creative world to creative, it should like turn the world, like turn the cheats on automatically. I don't know why it doesn't. I feel like it's done that before. Will that turn the point reward? I've been busy today, so I will do it, but I've been busy today. But I have not forgotten. Let's just bring out the basics of Lightborn. The what's the term? I don't know what the term is. Old reliable. Should do slash clear. I'll do that at some point. Okay, let me bring you forward. Circle. Circles are good, I think. Feck, how do I want to do this? This is going to go down terribly. I'm not using a prompt or anything for this. At least let me get the size right, and then we'll start designing. I think that's a good starting point. Oh, this jump boost is going to be annoying when I'm over here. I might have to get rid of that beacon, honestly. But what do I even put there? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that beacon's days are numbered. Probably. I've already built this wrong. Oh. Spooky cave noise. That's not a circle, I don't think. Hmm. Okay, here it comes. Here it. Oh God. Uh, how tall is this? 6, of course. I don't think I'm cooking at all. By the way, I'm not cooking at all. Is that too small though? Hmm. For armadillos, probably not. We have to think about it for like the mob size. Is this too small for armadillos? Because I don't think I'm using the same circle for every mob. I wouldn't, right? Because horses, pandas. But for like mobs that are like ocelots and um, armadillos, as long as they've got space to free roam. Look, I live with a hamster, so free roam is really important to me, and like their own space and stuff like that. Let me finish the circle. That would be a good idea, actually. What did I do wrong here? Everything? Probably. That's in the circle. Yeah. It has to be a circle, though. It's a better shape, but it has to be a circle. Or, I mean, I could do this shape again, but how do I do this shape again? You know? That's it. I'm bringing it out. Minecraft circle. If I can type circle generator. You've never used one? I use them all the time. I'm going to be honest. Well, apart from I didn't use one for that or the other dome, but I think I winged that and got lucky. I don't know why I point in real life. Like you guys can't see me. Um, thickness? I don't fucking know. Diameter, bro. This isn't helping. Can I make this bigger? Is the question. Like you'd do 12, 6, 4, 2, 6. This isn't even right. Yeah, this isn't even correct. Bro, I'm very ashamed. I'm very saddened by this. But, if I can get this right, then we are in business to make our first animal enclosure for this area. Gotta think about the positives, Michael. Gotta think about the positives. Are there any? Who knows, right? I mean, you should, but I've already messed this up. You're going mad speaking to yourself. This is how it happens. This is where it starts. Circles will make me do this. It's easier for me to blame a block game than it is to blame my schizophrenia. I'm not schizophrenic, by the way. Not that there's anything bad about that. I'm just saying I am not schizophrenic. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this still isn't a circle. How do you make a circle? Bro, the thing is, right, these circle plots are like, please send, do your diameter and stuff like that. I don't know my diameter. That's why I need a circle generator. That's it, we're using plots. Plots never lets me down. Missing one little bit. Where? I don't know. 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 Feck. Oh, this is gonna take so long. Oh. Do I need? I need two ones, don't I? I'm kind of. I need to identify what the middle part is. Actually, what is the middle part? It'd be that. I think. Diameter is edge to edge. Fair warning, by the way. I think I've mentioned this before. I did terrible in maths at school, so my maths is genuinely, like I mean this, very, very bad. So if this is the middle part, then that's three, and then you do two. Why is there zombies here? Who invited you? Okay, and then you do three, and then two, and then one, and then two. Obviously, that doesn't connect. That's fine. Hmm. Do I like this? Because I've got to think about interior as well, right? Huh. What? Oh, I'm stupid. I think. Oh. Please. Please. This brings me no joy. Only pain. Struggly stream. Yeah, it's one of those streams. It's one of those streams. It's definitely a stream of all time, let me tell you that much. Why is that four? I don't really want that to be 4, to be honest. Jesus Christ, I hate when I sneeze. My bad, bro. Take a leaf block. Oh, piss off. Wrong button. Wrong button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Feck. Huh? What? I don't understand this video game. When have you ever? Let's be fair. Let's be real for a second. Genuinely, when have you ever understood this video game? It's a good question, really. I don't actually know. If you remove the side furthest from the entrance and rebuild it, it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm sure this will all work out, right? Surely. Yeah, I hate circles. Not a fan. L shape, personally. I'm more of a hexagon kind of guy. I just had like a bunch of grass breaking. I don't know if I'm imagining that. Am I genuinely going crazy? Don't answer that question. What the feck? Because that's 2 blocks. I'm so done with this game. I mean, you could do like fences. And like, I'm stupid, I think. Am I stupid? Maybe. Why is that 1 block though? And that's 2. I don't get circles. You can't hear what I'm hearing? Okay, good. It's just basically sheep. I don't know, I'm so paranoid about sounds. Let's do 45. 45 is a decent number. I don't get it. So why is that 2? I don't get it. Like, here it comes. Here it comes. First, the delusions. Second, the grief, which I think I've already passed that stage. Fourth, the rage. We've all seen it before. The happy. Well, actually, I deleted that VOD for a very good reason. I was crashing out that stream. That was not good content. Is my stream at all good? Probably not. But I mean, that's besides the point, right? Let me have my moment, okay? I think that stream, that that Ghast farm stream probably took 4 years off my lifespan. I think. So I've only got till 28. That's a joke. It's a joke. I'm sure I'm going to live a very long, fulfilling life. Surely. There's a dog barking outside, like in a house or like back garden, hysterically. You won't be able to hear it, thankfully, but it's just yapping. I don't get it. Like, why do people allow their dogs to bark? Because it's not good for them either. Please train your dog not to bark. Blossom rarely barks. I think, or she barks when she's excited, and that's fine. But if you're barking because you're like asking for something, I think that's kind of annoying. But when you're playing, when Blossom's playing, I don't get mad at her barking because she's playing. It's a very normal thing. Methinks. Have I messed this up again? No, I just okay. This I like more. This I do be liking more. I don't think you can have four entrances because the whole point is you go through the animal enclosure, so you're just gonna have this one. So oh, let's do this. The best part about that circle? I didn't use the plot stuff because I was too stupid to work out dimensions. So I'm improving in some areas, but not in others. I'm clearly digressing. Digressing? No, digressing is going off topic, which is what I'm doing right now. Um, Next stage. Now, the logs are just like a temporary block, right? I don't think the circle is going to be made out of this. The base circle. Regressing, yeah. Audio for the stream has been perfect so far. Nice. That makes me very very happy. Okay. So I was just reading Twitter. I get distracted sometimes. I think I worked out issues with my mic. I think I know what the issue is. I'm not too certain though. Let's try ACACIA. Um, so we do that. I think. You're gonna force me to build a Acacia Minecraft. This is not slanderous. This is like ridiculous. I can't believe I'm finally. There's not been, correct me if I'm wrong, a single build I built with Acacia. A single one in this world. This is the first time. Isn't that insane? Well, I mean, I guess not. It's probably more insane things. But for me, for me, it's insane. Okay, so I think we go a little bit off the rails here. What if you have deep slate pillars So like there, 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 there. I mean, like, I don't even, before, like, my dismay of bamboo was a thing, I didn't like acacia at all. It was my least favourite wood. Now it's not, but I still don't like building with it. Okay, let me try. Hmm. Keep the outside blocks in mind for now. What about the in blocks? The inward blocks. What about this as well? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy building out bamboo. I can't stand bamboo. I think it's the worst wood type in the game, easily. Again, I thought acacia was originally. I was wrong. Okay, but yeah, we need like what the mega tree for an acacia would be the baobab, wouldn't it? Now, what does this enable us to do? The inward blocks? I think you could probably do panes. Maybe? Yeah, bamboo's just terrible all around. It's only good because it's like convenient to get. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very colourful build. It's going to look very strange. It might take me a long time to get used to this. But I have literally that and that. And I've had the sniffer enclosure for 4,000 days. So I'll get over it. Hopefully. So color wheel, yeah, the color wheel goes crazy. I need to figure out what to do with the center because I want to get. I've decided I want to get rid of this beacon, but I don't know where to put. I don't know what to put in the center, if anything. Would you ever reorder the sheep farm to be normal order? Technically, it's not. Let me explain my thought process. Black, white, light grey, grey, red, yellow, orange, brown. Orange and brown typically go together. Lime green, dark green, light blue, blue, cyan, purple, pink, magenta. I think there's a pattern here. It's not a gradient. Who cares? Do you think there's people in this village that care? No one does because there's no one in this village. I think it looks cool. Fuck it. You know. Um, if you disagree, I'll deport you back to somewhere. Actually, there's no real where like place to deport people. There's no prison system either. Okay, I don't think if we do glass pane, I don't know. How do you make this work with glass panes? Because if we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and then you do that, See what I mean? What do we do there? Is that like a block? Hmm. So where are we going up to? Let's go to 70 because 70's, nice number. Well, technically, I'm not going to make that joke. Never mind. Okay. Come back to this. I can kinda see where I'm going with this. Didn't tell the awful joke. Trust me, it was bad. Well, not bad. It was just unfunny. Like we're talking Ben Shapiro levels of humor. You can kind of see where I'm going with this, right? Why is that block there? Don't tell me I've built this wrong now. Well, it's not wrong because I've not got a definitive plan yet. Next up, next, oh, fuck. What do we do with these? Because they have to do something, I think. Now, shelves would be cool. I wonder if shelves will ever come to the game. Maybe you do one here. Because these probably need a pillar, I think. When do you guys think the four? I don't. Do people think that because they removed experimental features that the drop's coming out early? Or earlier, right? I can't English properly. And I don't really get that. Maybe the like this pack of features are behind experiment because I don't think experimental has been removed on the base game, has it? Yeah, I'd say September as well. We're almost in July. Java devs will probably start their development soonish. I honestly, fun fact, I think when Copper Guns first came out, I was like, really, we're only in June. We weren't. We were in July. And I was like surprised. It's still experiments. I wonder then. I don't think. I think this batch of features that you're seeing, the copper golem, the shelves, the stuff like all that kind of stuff, the dyes are coming to the base game in experimental, which they normally do. Like with the last drop, what was it? They added the happy gas, but they didn't add the leads, the boat mechanics with the happy gas and stuff like that. So I don't exactly know, but I think you do pillars behind these. Maybe? No, because what do you do about that pillar? That pillar's awkward. If you do, I mean, you could No, that's still awkward. The heavy guy summoned. The heavy guy summoned. They're kind of broke. Their AI stopped working once. Yeah, but then that looks fucking weird. You can't do that. You'd have to get rid of the blocks, I think. I think. Let me let me cook. Make sure I don't mess up the design. Let me cook. We may not need these blocks. I don't think we do actually. Okay, maybe for this, but do you think we could get other wood variant blocks? I think we should get chests. I think so. Chests, and oddly enough, this may sound really strange. Why do we not have smoker variants? Because I may be literally the only person asking for this. But like, that's like oak or spruce. What should the default chest be? I mean, the default chest is just removed. I think. What do you do in old worlds? Oak, I think. You just make them all oak. Chests and bookshelves, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's, yeah, bookshelves are a good shout. Some people want, like, what was it? I saw a suggestion, because it's funny you ask this, Extreme, because I saw this exact question, like, yesterday. Someone was like, ladders. And I thought about it, and I was like, but that's sticks. Like, that's not planks, that's sticks. What, do you want stick variants? Okay, like, the argument behind chest variants is that, it's like inconvenient or whatever, like, it's a hassle. I don't agree with that, but I can agree with, like, stick variants. Like, why does that matter? Do you know how clogged the creative inventory is going to be if they have that? How does this look, though, so far? This is a problem. Or is it? Iron and copper ladders should be in Minecraft. Yeah, I feel like you could do more of, like, iron, gold, copper. Maybe not diamond, but iron definitely. But also parrots have variants, so I think there should be different feather variants for painting or like writing. I think there should be feather variants. You could do so much with a painting update, in my opinion. So, okay, to like avoid this kind of issue we're running into, do you just do pillars for this, like basic pillars, or you do the inward pillars? I'm stupid. No, that doesn't work either. I'm still stupid. I hope they tackle if the theme is inventory and stuff. I feel like they should tackle the creative inventory. I wonder what's worse, Bedrock's inventory or I'm pressing all the wrong buttons or Java's. I feel like Bedrock's is. I think. Oh, I know. Okay, I know the issue. I was thinking about panes, not the blocks. Panes don't work, but blocks do. Java's is worse, really. Hmm. I can't, dude. Brown glass and acacia work. I was kind of worried because brown glass is like ugly, but it really works with acacia. A new shade of color added would benefit decoration. So my thing with this is back when Minecraft was owned by a guy that can't code properly. He made like this is like the beginning. I think I've told this story before. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, literally when Minecraft was just creative mode and there was like 10 blocks in the game, you had colored wool, but it wasn't pink, magenta, purple, blue. It was like other shades of the colors. Now, this guy that can't code properly, whilst he's terrible at game design, I like that idea. Now I forget why he removed it and went for the traditional, but who knows? They need to rework map colors. It's funny because I don't know if this is like talk. I don't know if this is what I'm talking about is the same as you're talking about, Corn. But in almost every update or like in some bug fixes, there's always something that they're like change the way X looks on the map or something like that. There's always like a structure or something that doesn't look right, and then they change the color of it. I forget the example. There was a recent example of that. Like some block showed up wrong on the map. Like some new block, newer. I forget what it was. Okay, so should this be high? Is this high enough? I think we do dimes again, personally. Like, could you imagine all like, let's say 7 domes? Dude, acacia shelves, deep slate like buttons, deep slate buttons. That could go kind of crazy. Even spruce buttons because it's brown and stuff, and brown works well with acacia. Yeah, shelves. Dude, straight away we're making a. I didn't intend for this, by the way. Did not intend for this. You could do like traffic lights, can't you? Like actual traffic lights with shelves, like stop signs and stuff like that. I don't know why it has no relation to what I'm building, by the way. Like, I just thought about it. Don't think I've ever seen. Sorry, I sneezed. I don't think I've ever seen um, the community be this creative ever. Frogs don't seem to die against shelves. That's good knowledge, actually. That's really good knowledge. Okay, let me see. We've kind of got a basic design of the walls. Obviously, we know that there's going to be you're going to have something like this, right? Goes around. See how that first quartz ring goes around? Yeah, it's probably the most versatile block. Is okay. Can we end this debate? Because I genuinely don't know. Is it a block or is it an item? The shelf, I mean. Because I genuinely don't know. I mean, technically everything's an item, right? I know, but like not in the like. I mean, like in a sense of I don't know, like a poisonous potato or something. It's a block. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I think we should take inspiration from the dome in the center. I still need a name for this, by the way. I think is 3 blocks too low. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, blocks are placed. You know, you can place a shelf. Yeah. Let me just test something real quick. Let me get out. Hub for the animal enclosures doesn't really fit well off the tongue. Yeah. It is like lore wise, it's probably the most one of the most rather important buildings in this village. How's that? I don't really like that personally. Shelf does not connect with fences, really. Animal Haven. Hmm, that could be good. I need to play around with shelves. Or do I? Do I save it for like the stream in like 3 months' time? I don't know. Because it's going to change, isn't? Is it going to change? Are shelves complete? I don't know what else you could do with them. Like maybe you like because I know you can't do. It's the same with buttons and like trapdoors. You can't put one there. Hmm. Anyway, it is that time. I think it do by that time. We've figured out the first animal enclosure in the animal sanctuary, and it's for armadillos. Let me take a look. This is probably going to change. Maybe. Well, it's gonna change because you're not going to see the full finished thing until the next stream probably. Um, where's should I have no? I don't know if I should have like a part up here. Because you can't really walk. No, okay, yeah, I'm stupid. I think that's fine. Yeah, Acacia works a lot. I wasn't going to use Dark Oak. Like, Dark Oak was just like a circle base, and then I would figure out. But I didn't. The problem was I didn't know what the base was going to be. So, anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I need Acacia wood very badly. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Especially, I mean, it's late for me. I don't know if it's late for you guys, but it is going to be the end of the stream. I wanted to stream yesterday, but the Euro game between England and Italy went on for too long, and I was going to watch that. It's midnight. It is for me now. Yeah. Okay, it's not bad. Midnight's quite early for me, but late for stream. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I do greatly appreciate it. Next stream, I may be streaming more. Huge asterisk. Please do not like live off this. I may be streaming more. We'll see how it goes. But you guys will know when I stream. But I'm back into Minecraft because obviously I've got a vague idea of the animal sanctuary, so I'm back into the game, which is really good. So we haven't played hardcore in a while, yeah. We may do hardcore soon. It'll be like a combo stream of hardcore and cubecraft, I think. Those work well, I think, together. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Offhand, please. I agree. I want the offhand in the game. Not tomorrow. Not in 5 hours. I want it now. Mojang, please. Yeah, so have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Play some Minecraft. Play the new preview as well. If you haven't already, it is very cool. Shelves are just peak. What can I say? And I'll catch you guys soon. So take care.